Greetings and salutations again. I am doing another just quick tutorial just in case anyone needs a hand through the raglan increases and the short rows, because we're doing both at once. So I've already worked through row 1 and 2, and then when you get to just the next section of short rows 1 and 2, and I have to repeat this a couple of times. So I'm just going to walk you through a repeat of these 2 rows. So I've turned my work, I've got my yarn in the front. This is now a wrong side row. I'm slipping my stitch, pulling that yarn over, so I'm doing a German short row here. You can see I've got the 2 distorted legs of the stitch, pulling that tight and then purling across. So I'm going to just be purling across to where I did my last turn, so it'll have 2 distorted legs for the stitch, so I'll be able to spot it easily. I'll be purling that stitch and then purling 2 past. So I'm purling these last 2 stitches before I do my turn. I'll be turning my work, so we're doing a German short row. So I'll be slipping the stitch from the left to the right with the yarn in front. German short rows are the same either side. So I'll be pulling that yarn to the back, and you can see it looks like 2 stitches, but it's 1, and we'll be stitching or knitting them together when we get to them. And now for the next row, we have to do the raglan increases. So now we have to do the raglan increases. To do that, we knit up to the marker. We're going to do a make one right. So that means we have to pick up a strand in between these stitches. You'd probably know how to do this if you're doing this pattern. So we're going from back to front, knitting the stitch as per normal, so just knitting through the front strand there. That twists the stitch so that there's no holes in the work. Slipping the marker, knitting the stitches, slip the marker. Now we have to do a make one left. So it's going in that other direction, so we're going the other way. I'll be picking up this strand with my left needle front to back and then knitting through the back, so it's twisted again. And we've added 2 stitches, one either side of those markers. And we're just going to repeat that at the next lot of markers. So we're doing another make one right, through the back, knit through the front, knitting those, slipping the marker, and then we're doing a make one left. So through the front, knit through the back, pick up through the front, knit through the back. We're going to be knitting up to where I did my last turn. So I'll be able to see the 2 stitches there. You can see the 2 legs. It's pretty obvious, I think. Knitting that together. As per instructions, I have to knit 2 past that. We'll be turning our work and doing another German short row to make sure we don't have any gaps between our work when we turn. And you can see there we've already got a raised back. So the aim of this, that's going to be the back of the collar, the aim of this is so that the back of the sweater sits higher and it doesn't choke you. And I think it looks really good. I'm really liking the shape of this collar so far. So yeah, if you're thinking about making this sweater, the pattern's written, I think, quite well. There might be some new techniques you have to learn, have to do, but it's definitely achievable. So give it a go.